can't remember it myself. I'm a little rusty on it.
I'll hum it for you.
Hopefully that's the right hotkey. It is. Oh, buddy. Oh, boy. Has it been a while? All right. So you might. I don't even, I don't even know how to intro this, to be honest with you. I'm kind of a little rusty, if you will. Hello. Let's I haven't done the intro in so long, but let's do the intro. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you might be watching this. My name is Josh and welcome to my channel, which might look a little bit different. There are some changes that have been made. But yeah, we cover news, we cover politics, current events. And now that, okay, you guys can't see it, but down here there is a beautiful big Bessie rig that we recently acquired. There's also a new light that it'll like do different colors. I really like the like swatches that we picked. It was like a preset, but hey, it does like a purple, it does a love it. But yeah, we got a big Bessie down here now. Got a better light. The camera's the same. You can only do so much. But yeah, with that, not to I haven't been on stream in so long, and honestly, it's I definitely miss it. But yeah, like lovely core, wireless, all that jazz. Look at the lovely. But anyway, but yeah, so I'm back. I'm not planning on going anywhere again. Some of you I probably wondering where the hell did I even go, especially because I think, God, when was the last stream? I can like check my YouTube VODs. It has been a hot ass minute. Let's take a look. Lives. Yeah, when was the last? Okay, these, I should really delete these because these were just me testing. Let me delete these. Okay, how do I delete these VODs? We don't need these VODs anymore. More actions, delete forever. There we go. Yeah. I'm aware. But yeah, when was the last time? December 6th. Wow, holy shit. Howdy. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. But yeah, December 6th was the last time I streamed. So it has been a hot minute. Please, by all means, if there's any news, if there's anything that you think I should be aware of, please let me know. I am, while I didn't like disconnect from the entire world, and not even to say that I wouldn't even say I certainly paid attention to a lot of what was going on, but just not getting on here, not really going through speaking about it or anything. And Yeah, I might just be a bit rusty with my commentary for a bit, but we'll get there. We'll get back. We're getting back on schedule. I don't have a schedule yet, only just because still trying to figure out what the best day and time is going to be. I'm trying to I'm thinking don't hold me to this, please. I'm thinking Sunday night I want to do a recap of everything that I'm going to miss between Thursday and Saturday. Thursday and Saturday will not be stream days. Unfortunately, I, like probably a lot of you watching, have a normal real life job. And that requires me to work at the very least Thursday through Saturday, to the point that I'm not going to be able to stream. So those are still going to be days. But not to say that will be the case forever. But certainly, if you're so inclined, if you ever want to see Thursday through Saturday streams, hit the follow button. Go subscribe over on YouTube. Do all the things that you do for other streamers and content creators, and do them here. That's like the big thing. You might notice down in the about and all that, there's there's a little well, the $1, $2 if you wanna throw a dono my way, keep the lights running, keep kind of help out a little bit. Again, unlock those Thursday through Saturday streams, and then it plays a fun little thing. You have to do it to find out. I didn't want to do anything too crazy, but I figured $1, $2, something fun. But yeah, so we're gonna try to just keep the ball rolling on here. I've gotten a lot better at producing the stream, I think, now that I have a little bit more experience and getting kind of a clean slate with Big Bessie here. So, what are we doing today? You're probably wondering. You probably got onto here and you were like, oh, hey, that streamer that I followed like months ago, who hasn't streamed, who I thought was just popped off the face of the planet, or like many a small streamer, eventually just couldn't keep doing it. It happens. Trust me, absolutely. Be kind to us smaller streamers. It is rough out here on these Twitch and YouTube streets. I mean, it's don't get paid to do any of this. We do this out of our own interests, out of our own love for content, content and whatnot. But it does make it a bit difficult to do all this. But yeah, no, you probably I don't even remember what I was saying. What are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? So I don't have the longest amount of time today. Still just kind of getting things set up, but I wanted to at least, kind of, get the kinks out a little bit. So I saw this story. I saw a headline. I don't know if you guys follow, if any of you have diamond hands like me, but it seems like GameStop had another rise. Roaring Kitty, I guess, popped back onto the planet. I guess he came back, motivated a bunch of people to go buy more GameStop stock, and to absolutely nobody's shock, the market did the thing that it is known for, which is work against working people and average people. Because if the stock market isn't serving large capital owners, it's not serving anybody. So let's go take a look. Let's take a story about that, and then I don't know, maybe we'll play something. Maybe we can, if you have a suggestion for what to cover, by all means, throw it down in either chat. I can see either YouTube or Twitch. I can see both of you. I see you all the time. I'm watching you right now. But go ahead and do that. And then let's just go. Let's take off, shall we? I got the new keyboard, has a lot of new buttons, so I can do this with just a wait. But no, I actually, I finally got the shortcuts taken care of. This has extra buttons that I don't have to mess with other things. Also this one. Oh, look at that. Ooh, one button. Okay. I'm gonna stop playing around. Let's get into it, shall we? All right. So, GameStop stock soars once again. How did the market react? About what you'd expect. All right, let's see.
We
This
continue
isn't
to
like.
monitor meme stocks this morning after Roaring
Yeah, I bet
Kitty,
you
the
do.
person who's seen as the Kickstarter of the meme stock frenzy during COVID, posted online for the first time since 2021. For more on the meme stock
Jesus.
rally, we have two experts.
All right, wow, up 17. Wow, or what is it? Up $17, up 58%. Wow.
Joining to give us their take on GameStop, AMC, and others. Welcoming in Adam Kobasi, the Kobasi.
Oh wait, did AMC go back up too? I only saw the GameStop headline. BlackBerry, of course. Do people buy Blackberries anymore? So okay, so let's talk about this just a little bit. If you saw, they made a movie about this whole rigmarole. Pretty good movie, I would say. I don't know if it's like as good as The Big Short, in terms of kind of being the same style of movie. But certainly a good movie, well worth your watch. But yeah, in I believe it was in 2020 during the pandemic, a streamer by the name of Roaring Kitty pretty much was posting their return sheets, I believe is what they're called, or what. Yeah, I think it was either. Yeah, it was whatever he was investing in, and decided to invest in GameStop stock only for the reason that he likes GameStop. He's a gamer like all of us, and at the time found out that there were a bunch of hedge funds and capital interests aligning against the company, betting against it basically in the market, and because of that, because they were shorting the stock, Roaring Kitty decided, you could buy into it and reverse that short while making a ton of money on your investment. But also, the other factor of that is that those large investors, those large hedge funds and whatnot, ended up losing a lot of money on their shorting bets. Naturally, kind of, we all know the story. Robinhood shut down. I saw a Breaking Point segment. Maybe we could watch that. I was thinking maybe we could watch that and then, I don't know, play like a video game or something. I had some ideas about what we could do. But either way, that's kind of the long and short of that. So yeah, anyway, and it looks like we have a continuation of that.
Their take on GameStop, AMC, and others. Welcoming in Adam Kobasi, the Kobasi letter editor-in-chief, and JJ Kinahan, IG North America CEO. Thank you both so much for being here. I want to start with you, JJ, because I'm curious the legs that you see to the movement that we're seeing here. How long do you anticipate this rally going on for?
Well, it's really interesting, Madison. Through our Tasty Trade brokerage, we didn't really see as much participation yesterday, to be quite honest with you. I think people were a little bit more of, okay, can this actually last? And so today we're seeing a lot more interest in both of those names. And what's interesting is it's not just on the equity side. Today we're seeing a lot more options trading also. So I would expect the options volume to continue to explode, and for a couple of different reasons.
Now, let's be clear. I am not a financial advisor, and I only have the vaguest understanding of options buying. I might know a thing or two from other folks around me who understand some of this a little bit more. But the long and short of it is again, we see the market being used, like what we're seeing this as kind of, I think, a good example of is, when Robinhood started up, it sold itself on the democratization of investing. So the whole idea of like, all you need is an email account and you can be an investor like any other investor. And we all kind of understand that to be what's the word I'm looking for? I guess inadequate to, or not inadequate, I should say. Branding, I should say. That's what I'm thinking of. We all see that as branding now. We understand that as branding, like a lot of these, tech companies try to market themselves as, as disrupting the market. And when most of the time, Uber, what's the one with the food? DoorDash, a lot of these sorts of, app gig economy is the only thing they're really undermining. The only thing they're disrupting is the normal, is labor. That's really the only thing you end up, you end up disrupting is normal, the normal function of labor, by turning everybody into contract workers. So I mean, and when pressured by investors, Robinhood bent the knee and paused trading on GameStop when the people who were being hurt by the purchasing of GameStop stock came in and blew the whistle and, you know, complained to the manager and everything else in between. So, yeah, just kind of some background. And what we're seeing again, you know, as I was saying, well, what we're seeing in this is another example of like regular consumers trying to, you know, playing the market and outplaying the people who are supposed to be winning the market. I think as they understand it, you know, if the market, as I said earlier, if the market isn't working for those guys, it's not working for anybody.
Number one, the amount of capital you have to put up, which retail traders are always aware of. Number two, because the stocks are hard to borrow, those who may not believe that this is here to stay, it's very difficult to short the stock. So in order to do that, they're paying a little extra premium, but they are buying puts in order to express that opinion. How long can this last?
I will say,
these things can always last longer than you think they can. There seems to be momentum behind this trade right now.
Like necessity of these kind of guys to like
bit of a slow news cycle.
Use a bunch of terms nobody's super aware of, just to kind of hide the fact that all they're doing is gambling.
Continue to make the market crazy. So as we head into Memorial Day, you know, weekend next week, this may last through that as people are looking for something to trade.
Adam, is this comparable to what happened in 2021, and why or why not?
It's starting to feel like it is. I think yesterday, you know, everyone was a bit skeptical if this was going to last or not. Today, it's clearly lasting. And I mean, look, it's interesting because a lot of people were saying, oh, you know, we're going to have less rate cuts. Maybe even more rate hikes. The economy is far worse now.
Obviously, this video was
ago.
Let's see,
but
what
the
is
reality
that
is,
now?
equity prices are at all-time highs. Crypto is near all-time highs, and now retail investors have more capital than probably ever before.
After hours, sheesh.
So you know, and a lot of this money is
I guess
either
go buy
rotating in from
GameStop
the
stock, guys,
or moving in from other assets.
This
like
is not
crypto,
financial advice.
Stocks, and really anything.
I think
that's
I'm
had
supposed
a
to
hot
say
run
that
over the last
right?
year. Retail was in it. And I think now the question is, how long can this last? How long can these shorts hold on? And I think a lot of the upside is being capitalized by short covering.
Or not Amazon,
because
AMC.
We've seen over 3.5 billion in short seller losses this week.
Oh wow, holy shit!
And that will probably continue.
AMC is only
retail
6.
Can hold on here, so it's
Where's my phone
definitely
at?
getting interesting.
What are the advisors to these hedge funds telling them about GameStop? Because why did they not learn their lesson the last time? Like, just don't short GameStop. Just don't do it. And Adam, I'm sticking with you.
Because why the fuck would they? Okay, like I appreciate this person kind of pretending to ask the question, but like we all know why we know why they didn't learn their lesson, because they didn't, like, at the end of the day, the market, who was it? I think whoever, Robinhood or whatever, that's what I'm thinking, literally shut down trading. Like they literally saved these hedge funds' asses on this. Like, they don't learn the lesson because we don't allow capital to lose. It is a free market unless you are one of these large investors. It's the same relationship that the banks had during the financial crisis, where they are too big to fail, so they don't actually play by the rules of capitalism. We're all told the same thing, that like, oh, capitalism is, where you win or you lose. You can't have it both ways, or you can't have the market not defend you or whatever. It has to be everybody. You either fail or you succeed based on the market, and you have to play by those rules. But we've already seen it. If they are in danger, the rules will be bent in their favor. The rules they will throw the rules out. They will manipulate the market. They will do whatever it is they need to do, because there can only be one set of winners. And it's not you or I trading, what was that, $6 AMC stock and $48 GameStop stock. It's not us. It is those guys trading, like, I mean, shit. I'm assuming they're trading like stocks in weapon manufacturing, in probably water. I've heard that's like a big thing, which doesn't really shock me too much. But yeah, it's not for us. We are playing a game that we're not supposed to be challenging these people, and they don't like that we are. And that's the actual thing. It's not that they've learned a lesson. Like, don't fuck with GameStop. Don't fuck with the little guy. They didn't ever learn that. They will just go ask the ref to rule in their favor and like completely break the system. Like, we live in such a farce of capitalism. Every day, you get told, like, if you work hard enough, if you do this, it's a meritocratic system. If you succeed, it's because of your success. If you fail, it's because of your... No. Tons of these people fail upwards also. Tons of these people got a bunch of their money from their parents, from investors, because they're friends with, not because they know how to make good deals. Like, it's always like, every time somebody tells you this is a meritocratic system, ask them about the phrase, what is it? It's not about what you know, it's who you know. Because best believe your parents told you that, and my parents told me that. We've all known this since day one. But they all want to do this whole game of like, oh no, we got here because of our genius investing. Fuck off.
I don't know if I said your name at the start of that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I mean, look, I think it's very hard for anyone to tell you exactly what's going to happen on a day-to-day or hour-by-hour basis with any of these stocks. It's basically a toss-up, and I think what the hedge funds are thinking is, well, if we can
there's
nail
that little
the top,
gap in this.
we can make a lot of money. But the problem is, nailing the top is almost impossible to do with accuracy, and I think that's why it's kind of the same cycle again, but maybe the skepticism this time around got more people into that short trade. Now they're starting to recover. You're seeing these huge 100% plus moves. I mean, in the pre-market, you saw GameStop go from up 50% up 130%, back to up 80% in a matter of 20 minutes. I think right now it's from a risk perspective, a lot of these funds are starting to say maybe we should just stay away to both directions.
JJ, how closely should the average investor be watching the moves that we're seeing in meme stocks?
Also, keep in mind, like, when they're talking about average investor, they are talking about you and I. Like, or actually, most likely, if they're talking, because what is this? Is this on CNBC? Or this is on, like, Yahoo Finance. So, like, there's a decent chance that Yahoo Finance, I don't know what their demographics are. I would assume Yahoo Finance is maybe a little bit younger and a little bit less well off, but certainly on, like, CNBC, maybe we'll try and find a video from them. But certainly on CNBC, we'll go and take a look and see how they're reacting, because I am sure they're not happy about this.
Well, I think, it's interesting.
Was the Jim Cramer's like, I like the stock. What kind of thing? That doesn't make sense. It's like,
so I think you have to be a little bit
never made sense. People just invested in shit they liked and invested in it and told everybody else to. And then people bought it because they were friends with each other.
Not using the options market to show you what the market is expecting is really wise, in my opinion. And right now, what the market is telling us through implied volatility is that in GameStop, so you have a stock that's basically trading right around $49 right now. The expected move from now until Friday is $24. So half the stock price to move up or down between now and Friday. And I think when people
genuinely, I'm kind of like,
trading,
fuck, maybe I should.
The first thing you should say is not how much I can make, but
honestly,
how much
the AMC one's even better. It's $6.
We all have the stomach. If you buy something and it goes up $24, you're happy as can be. But do you have the stomach if it's going to go down $24? And you can see how.
If it goes up, then goes back down. It stays. Yeah.
So the biggest thing I would say is if you go in and
I'd be interested.
Stock and it's not one.
I would really be interested to know, like, why. So usually as people continually flock to a stock, the price goes up as scarcity increases, right? So the question being, why is it going down? And keep in mind, it did get stopped. You could not buy GameStop stock. Again, they shut off trading for one single stock, whatever the fuck, one stock, whatever, GameStop. They literally shut it off. They would not let you buy more because that way the scarcity doesn't increase, price doesn't go up, yada, yada, yada.
One that you normally do, please do it in a very small manner because the movements are happening so very quickly overall. So the other thing, even with AMC, you know, trading about $9.50 right now, that move from now until Friday, you have a implied move of $4.50. Again, these stocks, almost 50% of their price, they're expected to move between now and Friday. That alone should be a letter of caution for anybody interested in that.
Adam, really quickly here, we're still seeing that a lot of the action in the trade for these names is coming from retail investors. For this rally to continue throughout the course of the week, let's say even the month, does it have to hit more of the institutional investor side?
Meme Stock Mania says to sell GameStop.
I think right now. And
well, yeah, okay. So yeah,
that
you have fucking yeah. Okay, yeah. So this is what I mean. Oh no, stop it! I'm not supporting you. Yeah, you have this asshole who gets on here and tells everybody to sell, like as a hedge against the the retail sellers who are actually buying. Like this is, and the idea and the thing that pisses them off and the thing that grinds their gears is that there is just some Twitch streamer with his fucking headband and his cat shirt that are influencing enough people to impact their investments as Jim Cramer fucking does. Realize Jim Cramer has a huge fucking reach on cable. There are a ton of people who pay the fuck attention to that guy. So when that guy says sell, they sell. And they won't call that market manipulation, but they will call it market manipulation when it's somebody on Twitch, because they're like, oh, but it's not like real. Like that guy isn't trained. Blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. Utter fucking bullshit.
Jay just outlined. I mean, the implied volatility on these stocks in the.
Actually, let's read this really quickly. Bring this back, DJ. All right. What do we got? CNBC's what did I say? Did I say CNBC earlier? Whatever. CNBC's Jim Cramer said investors should get out of stocks like GameStop and AMC, both of which saw huge rallies this week triggered. When I see meme stock mania taking over again, led by GameStop and AMC, I need to remind you that this is irrational. There's no way these stocks should reach such levels, elevated levels on their own. See what I mean? They, like this is the type of thing where they go, no. The value isn't real when it's these stocks, when it's Lockheed Martin, when it's ever any of these fucking no name like military grade bullshit. It's always, oh, you know, we've done all this research and there's all this value in this. None of this shit matters. It's all what you can get people to buy into. It is all marketing. That's all this shit is. And when Jim Cramer does it, everybody goes, oh, well, like, come on, like Jim Cramer, that's a professional guy. He wears a silly suit and he has like a stupid button. Like, come on, like when that guy says sell, then, you know, they sell this or buy that. Like he's really does his homework, or he's like, there's really something behind it. There's nothing behind this. You are trading on the value of stock. That is it. That is what you are trading on. Whether you want to say like, oh, but you know, the volatility, this bearish on that, all of it is just buzzwords to get you to either believe to buy into something or believe to buy out of something. That's all it actually is. You know, how many people have no fucking clue the actual businesses? And let's be honest. We're all gamers here. We all know what these fucking no-name hedge fund investors know about the gaming industry. You think they know anything about fucking water infrastructure, military infrastructure? Like, do you think investors know anything about any of this stuff? No. It's all fucking fugazi. It's all bullshit. They all just invest and tell each other to invest so that they increase scarcity and then they can all sell. Like, that's it. That's all that's happening. All of this is propped up on bullshit. The stock market is just public gambling and professionalized gambling. That's all it is. That's all it ever has been. But we have treated it as if it is different when it's not. And the thing that they are trying to stop is that normal people use that flagrant unreality of it against these kinds of rich capital owners. That is the entire crux of this. Also, I'm gonna put this on dark mode. I totally forgot I could have just put this on dark mode this entire time. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, they'll call it irrational. Like it's just no, pores, don't buy into this. No, I bet against it. Don't, you don't want to do that. That's stupid. No, don't do it. When I see memes, okay, yeah. AMC and GameStop soared after Roaring Kitty, the man who helped bring on 2021's enormous GameStop short squeeze, posted online for the first time in about 3 years. Shares of both companies rallied more than 70% on Monday, and although both finished up on Tuesday, enthusiasm for the stocks has started to wane. Again, these are all like, this is intentional. This is not like a surprise that the energy has waned for. It's not really much of a surprise. To Cramer, GameStop is overvalued compared to its electronic retail peers. He said Best Buy. Now, how much do you want to bet Jim Cramer is invested in Best Buy? Like, do you think that's unbelievable that Jim Cramer would buy Best Buy stock and then tell you no, don't buy into GameStop stock, one of their direct competitors? Like, and again, they will look at that and say, no, dude, you're crazy. Like, come on. Like, they can't do that. Of course they can do that. Of course that's what the fuck they do. Let's see. Overvalued. Yeah, what's new? Cramer pointed out that GameStop's earnings in 2023 were much lower than Best Buy's, even though Best Buy's earnings have been on the decline. But why does that matter? You see, this is the thing about the stock market. It's all about short-term gains, my guys. Like a lot of this shit is short-term gains. A lot of this is turning around, quick selling, quick buying, quick selling, and all the rest of that shit. So it's like, and again, like, who's to say anything's overvalued? If people want to buy the stock, they want to buy the stock. If you're like, oh, well, it's not actually this or that, it's like, who cares? They've made that decision already. The market decides the value of these things, right? That's how it's supposed to be, right? Let's see. Cramer pointed out that, right. But while GameStop may just be overvalued, AMC's situation is different. According to Cramer, even though the movie chain managed to raise $250 million this week, as its stock saw huge gains, he said it could run out of money by 2026 when its debt of more than $2 billion becomes due. He called AMC a dead man walking. You're catching AMC in the walking phase, he continued. Sell it before the dead man phase, and you'll do just fine. Now, again, do you think that Jim Cramer has shorted the AMC stock? Is it crazy to think? Is it really unbelievable to think, maybe this guy who gets up on national television, telling people what to and what not to invest, could that guy possibly be invested in some of this stuff? And let's be clear, is Roaring Kitty invested in all of this? Almost certainly. But the difference is Jim Cramer does not publish his sheets. At least you know what you're getting with Twitch streamers. Let's see. Anyway, let's head back to the video.
The hundreds of percents, and the options are trading. That's just a testament to the risk appetite that's present in the market right now. I think from both institutional and retail investors, and I think that's something we're seeing throughout the entire market, from tech stocks to the S&P to meme stocks. There's just risk appetite everywhere. So. It's hard to say really how long this can last with these stocks, but I do think that the impact of meme stocks isn't necessarily one that's going to drive the entire market. I think institutional capital is still focusing on the bigger names. And I think in the background, you have this kind of meme stock situation happening. And look, I think with anything that's very volatile like this, you will see institutional players making trades, because volatility is opportunity for traders. And there's definitely a lot of opportunity.
Fucking exactly. Like, at the end of the day, this is all about just flipping. This is all this is. Like, they fucking cope themselves into thinking they're all fucking 80 million IQ Andys, but when they're not, they're just not.
If the federal government is giving money away, I think you should take it. Today, Uncle Sam decided to give a lot of money away. Yet very few people.
Yeah, I bet the fuck you do. And yeah. Well, what's funny is that these are the same people. Like these investors will say that until it's healthcare. The minute it's healthcare, it's like, no, not that. We did not say that. You cannot do that. That is not. No. We don't get healthcare away. We don't do that. You're crazy.
People took advantage of the opportunity. Well, you couldn't tell from the averages. Dow gaining 127 points, S&P advancing 0.48%, NASDAQ climbing 0.75% to a new all-time record. But today the market was
like I'm supposed to take this guy seriously than a fucking Twitch streamer who has like, you know, like regular ass like sound drops. Like, watch, I can do that too, Jim. 1 second.
Certified pedophiles.
Like I can do that too. That's not hard. Like fuck. Ooh, actually, did that come through? I hope it did. Ooh, hold on 1 second. Let me make sure. Okay. I need to know in chat. Did that actually come through? That won't make sense. My hype around that won't make sense unless the audio came through. Let's find out. Let's see. How would I? Let's take a look. Will that be under desktop? I guess. Yeah, now I'm trying to think. Okay, hold on 1 second. Application, is it this maybe? No. It should have went through. Nope. We're gonna nope. Stop. It did come through. Okay, cool. I was wondering because it doesn't show up on the plugin has a different thing, so it doesn't show up on the same thingamajig. Okay, how do I? Okay, I made this now, and now I'm like, I don't need this anymore. Oh, it's over here. I'm stupid. That. Goodbye. Cool. Lovely. But yeah, I can do that. I can do that too, Jim. I can do that. I got a button.
Certified pedophiles.
Like, it's not hard. It's not hard. Like, I'm supposed to take this guy, like, somehow this guy's supposed to be taken more seriously than me with a little soundboard plug-in on an OBS. Like, this guy's supposed to be the, like, oh, yeah, like, this is how you get real financial advice. Anyway, let's continue.
was consumed by smaller investors buying shares in lousy meme stocks like GameStop and AMC.
I just, oh, it's so arrogant and frustrating. Like, these are the types of people that need to be taken to the fucking guillotines. Like, 200%. Like, these are the kinds of people who are like, like you're feeble, like, you dirty peasants and your investments. Like, oh my God, like, this shit's infuriating to me.
They're betting that, like in January 2021, the short sellers
And understand, they hate you. They hate every single person who's done any of this, who like bought any of this, because it costs them money. I can almost guarantee you that this motherfucker shorted GameStop back in 2021. I guarantee you he did, because he saw the wave of hedge funds and everybody else shorting that stock, so that when Wall Street bets came for them, that's when the knives came out. That's when they went, whoa, can't have that. Absolutely.
Creating what's known as a short squeeze to propel stocks to ever-dizzying heights, even much higher than we saw today. Now, we don't know when that ends, but it does end eventually, and it doesn't end well.
And notice how he's not even going to explain to any of his audience, like this dude's not going to mention, oh, by the way, this crippled and injured a bunch of funds. Not even going to mention the halting of selling, which is like unfucking precedented in in at least modern the modern stock market. Like the idea that you would shut down buying on stocks to literally manipulate the market to stop it is insane. It's insane. And they do it, and they press a stupid little button to make fun of you.
Washington's giving money away. Where? In a fact sheet that hit my desk from the White House titled, quote, President Biden takes action to protect American workers and businesses from China's unfair trading practices. Wow, here it comes. The gist. The president believes that the Chinese are, I'm going to quote again, flooding global markets with artificially low price exports.
And do you notice how none of this is related? Like, let's be honest. This is all boomer. Let's talk about China bullshit. Like, let's get out of here. There's it's just like none of it is fucking relevant. He's gonna talk about all this shit about, you see, it's China, it's Chinese money coming into this country, and all these young kids are getting it, and it's cheap. Fuck off, dude. Like at the end of the day, this is old money upset that that new money has usurped it in like one way, and that's through meme stocks. Like, I also think I heard so the kitchen wall is like right here, so I can't tell if that was a knock on the door or if that's things moving in the kitchen because there's a wall thing, but whatever. We continue. Oh, this isn't off. How do you turn this off? We have like another little mouse, and I'm like, is this thing just perpetually on? Like if I hold down, okay, I'm just gonna leave that alone. I'll put it up here, put it right up there, and we're just gonna leave that alone. But yeah, I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all that they would, you know, that this was that they were going to do this again and bitch and moan and cry and whine, you know, because their investments that are getting challenged. Let's take a look at, what is it, only 8 minutes? Okay, it's like not even just shy of 9 minutes. Let's go take a look at this.
Some major breaking news. Roaring Kitty, aka Keith Gill, the man behind the original meme stop craze on
the Riddler,
is officially back. Let's go ahead and put this up there on the screen.
Is he
Roaring
like
Kitty,
back?
Keith Gill, tweeting for the very first time in 3 years on his account, which then immediately sparks a 74% increase in a single day on GameStop stock. On top of that, AMC, another so-called meme stock, is up over 100%. They say that GameStop shares actually had to be halted several times on the trading exchange because of how high it was going, and continues actually to do so. Now, Gill, it appears, has not yet done a video on YouTube. We're all awaiting that. He recently was portrayed in the movie Dumb Money. Not a particularly great movie, but if you're on an airplane, you should watch it. That's the way I would put it.
Yeah.
Dumb Money.
See, this is okay. This is why I can't with Saga, bro. I don't know how, like, don't get me wrong. Again, it's not The Big Short. The Big Short was a phenomenal movie, but Dumb Money was a good movie. But like, really? You say you're a man, you say you're a man of the people. You say this. Let's see. What's this dude's name? Keith Gill, right? Is that what his name was? Keith. I'm assuming it's 2 L's. Let's see. Has he tweeted? Gill. Has he tweeted at all since? Oh no. Okay, I don't know if I can play the audio for that. All right, no. Okay, so we're posting memes. Amazing. Yep. Nice. Okay, well, seems like my dude's back. Good for him. Let's hit that so we can keep an eye, for my own purposes.
Recently came out and kind of showed him as this endearing nerd, in his basement, who turned, what was it, like $50,000 into $48 million on paper. Eventually sells, gets out, subject of lawsuits, of congressional testimony. Most people thought they would never see him again, but for some reason, he is officially back, and back enough that it's always just amusing watching CNBC and all these business anchors actually grapple with this. So here's how they handle the news of the return of Roaring Kitty.
Yeah, so this is Keith Gill's first online post we've seen in 3 years. Roaring Kitty, as he's also known, was, if you remember, really the Pied Piper of the meme stock frenzy in 2021. Led those online traders
they have
to
some
infamous
excellent compression
short squeeze this morning,
algorithm.
Posting kind of cryptic photo of somebody just leaning forward, excuse me, in a chair, and that was enough to send GameStop up, as you said, more than 100%. It has been halted for volatility. Robert
Bro, the internet is fucking undefeated. The fact that you can post this fucking photo and people like flock to stuff like, and they know what the fuck you're talking about.
Out of note,
fucking amazing.
Explaining this, so trading activity for GME has been only 10 minutes. The rest of the day has been halted, and even With just 10 minutes of trading, the stock did 3.5 times.
Like, bro, 10 fucking minutes. That's fucking nuts. The fact that they cut that shit. Oh my God. It's so fucking rigged, man. Like it, and they make it so obvious. Like, I don't even, how do you even fake this shit? You didn't even try. It was so obvious you were faking this shit. Like, it's fucking rigged. Oh my God. Like, it's crazy for me because there are people who will still go to bat for like capitalism and everything else. And it's just like, it's obvious. It's obvious. It's such bullshit.
The normal volume. But it's not just GME, guys.
Like,
Other
clearly.
so-called meme stocks like AMC are also catching a bid. It is one sign of overall risk appetite increasing. You'll also see that showing up in the options market, especially for the most volatile corner of that, ultra short maturities, once really reserved for
it's
professional
literally people
traders.
just trying to fuck with
0
you.
days to expire options have climbed in popularity
And make
among
a quick
everyday
buck because
investors.
everyone's so
These are
fucking poor.
one-day bets on the direction of the market, which can offer outside.
But also, I want everyone to keep in mind. I want you to keep in mind, before we continue with this, I want everyone to understand. If our economy was not captured so completely by hedge funds, by all of these capital interests, if our wages had been keeping up with inflation, if the housing market was not where it is today, we would not be seeing this. This is the rot that they have sowed. At the end of the day, this is the only way a lot of people think that they can A, make it, and B, get just a little bit of revenge. Just a little bit. And if this system was not in decay in this country, you wouldn't be seeing this. This is a symptom. This is a bug. This is this like, they talk about, oh, it's volatile. Oh, they're insecure, financial decisions, bets on something, whatever. You push people into this. You all push people into this because they don't feel like there is another option, because they can't go to work 40 hours a week, doing good, honest work, and buy a house, pay for their surgeries when they get sick, pay for their medicine when they're sick for the rest of their lives, be able to buy a home, have kids, everything else. And these people have decided, nope, you know what? If the system is not going to afford me the basic participation in this market, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to take it on your fucking head. That's the relationship that you've allowed to grow. And there is no blame to go around except for capital ownership. Except for all these investors, which, by the way, are also the same people who invest in your and I's politicians and make sure that they don't give a fuck and listen to anything that we say. So keep that in mind as well. But it's just ridiculous.
Rewards, and also outside.
They think this is a normal part of this.
The translation, but risk appetite.
System.
There ain't no risk appetite. Okay, everyone's just logging back into their Robinhood accounts and they're having fun, which was the entire point of the GameStop craze. But I mean, look,
everyone did this. They logged on their account. They went like this while hitting the buy button.
To be for the internet, it was such a fun story at the time. The short squeeze, getting the big investors getting screwed, inspired the movie, made Ken Griffin became a household name. There is still some really shady stuff that went on with Robinhood. And all of that. And I think it was a very illuminating episode for everyone because you're like, oh man, the system really is rigged. Like, absolutely.
Those were the pieces of it that made the story so.
I think the only thing that's really like irritating a little bit when Saagar says this shit is mainly because, like, I don't really think Saagar thinks that this is I don't get the sense that Saagar believes that this is a problem with capitalism. It's just a problem that the wrong people are running it. Where I suspect Crystal probably knows, she probably knows what's up in terms of like, no, this was always going to happen under this system. Eventually when normal people are squeezed so much, you're going to get revolts. This is just the financial flavor of that.
Compelling and so like illustrative of the realities of our economy. So first of all, let's just reflect on the power of this one random dude who can post a meme and move markets to this extent. Like, that's incredible. And especially because, listen, we're used to like, you know, the Fed or like Titans of Wall Street
Jim Cramer does.
being able to do this, or Elon Musk, you know, a billionaire being able to do the same. But here you have this guy who just through the force of his.
And that's the thing. It clashes with capitalism, because capitalism tells you that only people at the top should be directing everything. And what Roaring Kitty does is disrupt that understanding of the world. He disrupts the understanding that there are chosen people who are supposed to be making money off the stock market, and then there's everybody else. And again, capitalism just naturally makes, or I should say, facilitates class antagonism.
Like persistence basically was able to persuade people like, we're doing this, you're coming along, screw what they say, we're all in, we're gonna make this happen, we're gonna screw the shorts. And, you know, through just basically like his force and persistence, being able to move markets in this way. And there's a few things that I always found really interesting about this story. First of all, it really revealed something that I think a lot of people intuitively know, which is how fake the stock market is to begin with. So the fact that you could have this online movement and really, you know, take it to big Wall Street players in a significant way, that was interesting. And as I said, sort of revealed how fake a lot of this Wall Street shenanigans really are and stock market prices.
And also not to be like really wide-eyed, but like if more people got into the stock market through Robinhood, like if more small-time investors and there was enough coordination, the entire market would turn so quickly. We saw an episode of that, but that could be the entire show if everybody participated in the market like that. But I don't think that the people who are holding a majority of the stock, and I'd have to look at the actual number. I know that there's like a number. It's like some crazy ass, you know, like disproportionate number of people who own stock versus who own the most amount of stock. But either way, like I suspect they would just move to a different kind of market so that they can continue to manipulate and trade with amongst each other. Because I don't think if normal people, if everybody got like given an account to Robinhood and like $50, right? It would be, you know, you would be able to do this on such a large scale. And I definitely think that there would be, I think a lot more, certainly a lot more volatility in the market, but you wouldn't see such consolidation up at the top. Hopefully. I don't know that for like facts or anything, but like it's kind of the sense I get, because you could make big trends like this. It wouldn't be predictable like it is now,
etc. But then you also had the other side of it, which was, listen, right when they're on the verge of a real victory, the collusion that occurred and the, you know, top-down crushing of this movement. And, you know, they made it so that on the Robinhood platform, you can no longer buy the stock. You could only sell the stock. And that effectively, at least for the time, really, you know, crushed the movement and ended it. So it was this David and Goliath story. David looked like he had the upper hand, and then Goliath comes in, and then, you know, Roaring Kitty himself, as you were pointing to, Saagar, became the subject of all. I mean, he was really aggressively. They dragged him in front of Congress and lawsuit. I mean, they went.
Yeah, he had to go in front of Congress. Meanwhile, all these fucking hedge funds that manipulated the market didn't have to do shit.
After him like crazy. You would think he was the, you know, villain of the century, et cetera, for his promotion of the GameStop stock. So interesting to see he's still got it apparently.
Yeah, I mean, his employer, MassMutual, was actually fined like $4 million because he was working for them and doing this stuff on the side. He was a shit poster. I mean, it's not even really fair. To be honest, I mean, let's be real. Like, it's an amazing feat. He leveraged his internet personality, his YouTube videos, and Reddit posts, turned $50,000 into some nobody really knows how much of a profit, but tens of millions and millions of dollars for him and for his family. I mean, that's the American dream to me. Somebody like that, that's the best of online influencer. And he did it specifically by going after and beating these hedge fund managers who, as the movie accurately portrays, are just the most like, the worst people in the US. They create nothing, they do nothing, made tens of billions of dollars betting and defeating and trying to destroy companies. I mean, Ken Griffin's entire...
I mean, we know what happened to Toys R Us. We're all aware of what happened to Toys R Us, right? We could watch that. There's a decent video we could watch, maybe. Maybe we'll save it for next time.
Innovation is high frequency trading.
What do we
and basically getting an edge by trading something.
Yeah, high frequency should absolutely be illegal.
Sorry, I don't think you're adding
to be honest, I don't really think there's much of a point for the stock market besides just
this man is worth
capital regeneration.
$40 billion, one of the richest men in the United States. That's exactly why Gil became such a popular figure in his own right. And every time something like this happens, it does show you again. Let's get to the communitarian aspect of what happened back in 2021 is where you would just come out of COVID.
Talking about
I'm sure you remember this too, Crystal. This was right after January 6th. So things were tense. I remember covering this and just being like, man, this is the first fun story.
Bro, is the 6th? Wait. No, never mind. Israel they're obsessed with the 7th. I was going to say, is the 6th like a cursed fucking day? But no, that's the 7th.
It was just, it was great to just get wrapped up in it. Now, not great for a lot of people out there, and let's be honest, you did lose a lot of money, but you're an adult,
Cody.
you should at least know what you're doing.
What's
and
up?
by Keith's own admission, he never told
I need to
anybody
put that in the center.
to buy the stock,
why is that in the middle?
Let's put this up there on the screen just to reiterate. This is literally the meme
I can just do this.
that made it all happen. Just here's to show a guy who is gaming, leaning forward. He has since tweeted out like 25 different of his signature memes, which are like clips from movies and other things, just inspirational. Wolverine coming out of the tank and killing somebody. So maybe he's back. I would really love to see him
still alive on fucking YouTube.
Actually do a YouTube video. We have one of those.
I should probably check
here on the screen. So here you've got Wolverine in the tank coming out. You're seeing God, what is the metal?
The metal. I don't remember either.
It's adamantium. You fucking. Okay. All right. Where is it? It's fucking adamantium, god damn it. Thank you, Cody. You're Sauger, how old are you? How do you not know off rip what Wolverine's claws are made of? God damn it.
On the name right now. Griffin, you want to tell me what it is?
The Wolverine origin story, basically, right
is that
here.
From Logan, or is
No, that's not vibranium. Vibranium is the shield and the shit in Wakanda. Adamantium is what's it called? Is Wolverine's claws. Vibranium's the only thing that can deflect adamantium because it's ultra like vibration resistant. Tungsten. No. Okay. All right. We're doing it. Okay. I guess we're doing it. No, not that, Wolverine. Let's see. Where the fuck are powers? Powers and abilities. Healing, defensive. Why the... Okay. Is it other abilities? Wolverine, sensitive sight. God damn it. If I do claws, will that like... Retractable claws. Retractable adamantium claws. There's fucking adamantium. I know my fucking nerd shit. God damn it. I just don't know how to spell adamantium because it's a made up fucking material. Anyway. You're a show for the Anti-Mutant Coalition. I am the Mutant Coalition. Motherfucker, I'm a union organizer now. All right? I'm not even I'm fucking Magneto, goddammit. That's who the fuck I am. I'm not even Charles. Charles is too nice. fuck around. I've already used the drop a couple times, but like, I'm excited to be able to use this.
Certified pedophiles.
Every time someone's catching smoke, they're getting that. Every goddamn time. Let's finish this video.
I think that one's from Logan.
No, I don't think so. I think that was in the X-Men because I never watched Logan, and I definitely
no. This one's from X-Men Origins Wolverine. It's an awful. It's
that
movie.
Makes sense.
Wait, was that the one from? Oh, that was the flashback from X2.
Yeah. I'm a big Magneto.
You got me. You got me on one.
Anyways,
one hit.
I think they're coming back actually.
One hit.
Where there's some fusion of the universe with Deadpool. That's X-Men Origins Wolverine. That's according to our.
No, I was right. Fuck yeah! I fucking knew it. At me, goddammit, I know my shit.
All right. Control room.
There we go.
Much. We appreciate you.
X-Men fucking Origins
So it's one of those where the
for the
memes
record,
are back,
I tapped because I thought that was the first time.
Maybe this time around they can crush somebody else. Wall
was
Street
their fact checker.
Dreams, but we'll see. And we wanted to give everybody an update and get some of the fun stuff.
Cool. Lovely. Anyway, but yeah. So yeah. I mean, what was I gonna say? I had something to say, but I lost my train of thought after getting it so fucking right about what movie that was. Yeah. Okay, look, guys, look. Never believe anybody when they tell you the system that we live under is going to deliver for you what you what you put into it, right? Never fall for the trap of thinking that like all of your success or all of your failure necessarily, although you should take accountability for your failures, understand that the broader system is always working against you. And that is going to mean you're going to have to work 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times harder than the rich kid down the fucking street who's going to get every opportunity. But goddamn it, you do that. You work harder. You be more of a fucking troll. You do what you got to do. But understand, we all need to fight for a system that's more fair. We need to fight for a system that does reward everybody for their efforts. Or, more accurately, we fight for a system that allows people to just put in what they can put in and get out what they can get out of it. Like there's just not, like, we are in such a different moment these days where, like, anybody can, much like myself, hop on. If you got a computer, and before I had Big Bessie right here, which I love, but before I had Big Bessie, we were running off a laptop, trying to get everything to, cobbling it together. And now, it's not going to happen on stream, but like, now I can run Cyberpunk with all the mods and everything else up to probably high, probably not ultra with all the mods, but I can run some shit now, and I'm excited. But yeah, I mean, like, and everyone takes stock, not to be too on the nose, but take stock of where you are in life too. Anyway, right. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm like, oh man, it's been a while. I have not been this fired up on a stream in a good while, mainly because I haven't been streaming, but it's just been a while. This has been fun. God, it's a lot of fun. Okay. Oh, let me make sure the thing, did it fucking relocate to the center of the fuck? It didn't. Why are you not in the center of the screen? Actually, where's the thing? Transform, center to screen. Let's put it like above, let's put it like above my head, I guess. Yeah, we'll put it like right there, maybe. I'll like replay it. So Cody, you're gonna get your notification twice. Consider yourself lucky. Let's do this. Then that. Let me make sure this is like right. Yeah, fuck yeah. That's good, right? Did that myself. Anyway, I probably still have to move a few more things around just to organize a bit, but yeah. Hey, wait. Cody, are you subscribed on YouTube? Because you should. You should go do that. I also want to see if the subscriber thing goes off. I'm kind of curious. Okay. Oh, if you aren't, go unsubscribe. and then subscribe again. Do it. I'm the streamer. I tell you what to do. Anyway, what else am I? What else do I have to say? I don't really have a whole lot. Yeah. I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. We're gonna call it. Okay. Wait, he did it. Let's see if it goes through. I know that there's usually a delay with the YouTube end because YouTube's a bit slow. I noticed. It should. Okay. I'm not seeing it. Okay, I might have to investigate that then. Let's see. Okay, I'm checking. I'm checking the thing to keep an eye out. Oh, do I really need to? Oh, we're doing this again. Okay, come on. Let's see. Is it gonna? It might. It might not do it like immediately. It might just be a weird. Let's see. Let's go on here. Like, I wanted to make one for the YouTube crowd, but I just don't know if that's gonna. It's just it is still a bit wonky. Here. I'll do this. Here, we'll do this. So you can see it in its glory. It's just a red version, but hey, and your name's not there. It's my name, but hey, that one's for you, for your efforts. That's all I can offer you. Anyway, okay, now that that's done, I can also close this. Let's close this. All right. Stream tomorrow. Is it happening? Let's go with yes. I will have more than enough time to actually prep a stream. So we'll plan on doing that tomorrow. Timing wise, most likely probably going to be around 8 my time. So it's going to be a little bit of a later stream. Yeah, maybe like 7:30, 8 o'clock my time ish. So we'll be in the kind of evening, in the night, basically. But yeah, otherwise, this has been fun. Been a fun stream back. Got to yell a bunch, which is one of my favorite things to do. Anyway, if you are lurking in chat, or if you're just hanging out, or if you're whoever, if you're around, if you're on YouTube, if you're on whatever, wherever you are, yeah, you should hit the be like. Well, I don't know what side. I think YouTube chat's there. I think both chats are on this side on both platforms. So, be like the cool people over here. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the follow button. Do all that shit. Go donate if you want more of this type of stuff. VODs always up. I've said it before. VODs are always up on YouTube. I'll probably cut this into a segment. Just give me some time. I got to get back into the groove. But otherwise, everyone have a lovely night. Enjoy the post-stream video, and I'll see you all tomorrow. And then, like I said, Sunday, I'm thinking Sunday I want to kind of do like a recap of what I missed Thursday through Saturday. So that'll be kind of Sunday's schedule. Monday, I'm thinking middle of the day, but we'll kind of see. Just keep an eye out. Follow. Do all that shit. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, no, it didn't do it. It didn't transition. Wait. Sorry, my hotkeys. I'm still getting used to hitting my hotkeys. Hold up.